Cyprian of Carthage, De Dominica Oratione, episode 19. Et cum sibi Pharisaius placeret, sanctificare hic magis meruit, qui sic rogavit, qui spem salutis non in fiducia innocentiae suae posuit, cum innocens nemo sit, sed peccata confessus humiliter ordravit, et ex audivit ordrantem qui humilibus ignoscit. Cyprian continues discussing the story of the Pharisee and the tax collector, Publicanus. This is a story told in the Gospel of Luke, chapter 18. I'm taking cum here as concessive with placeret. And although the Pharisee was pleased with himself, the Pharisee pleased himself, the verb placeo always takes the dative case, and so sibi is the dative, the reflexive pronoun, masculine singular, and placeret is an imperfect subjunctive with cum, the conjunction here. And although the Pharisee was pleased with himself, this man, meaning the publican, the tax collector, more deserved to be considered holy, sanctificari. This is a present passive infinitive from the verb sanctifico, first conjugation, sanctificare, and one can see in it sanctus and facio, to be made holy. This man more deserved to be considered holy or to be sanctified. So this one, hic, is the masculine, singular, and nominative subject of meruit, and then there are a number of modifiers, as we'll see. The one who prayed like this, qui sic rogavit, that is, beating his breast, pectus suum pulsans, and confessing his sins, peccata intus inclusa contestans. So, who prayed like that? Who, hope of salvation, not in the confidence, fiducia, of his own innocence, posuit, did he place. So, who prayed that way, who did not place, non posuit, his hope for salvation in a trust in his own innocence. Fiducia here is feminine, singular, and ablative, the object of the preposition in, and innocentiae suae is feminine, singular, and genitive, dependent on fiducia. He didn't do that. Why not? Cum. Because nobody is, nemo sit, nobody is innocent. So here we had cum with placeret, concessive. Here we have cum with sit, another subjunctive, and I'm taking this one as causal. But instead of placing his hope of salvation in a trust in his own innocence, but instead he confessed his own sins. Confessus is the participle from the deponent verb confiteor, confiteri, which is, as you can see, a second conjugation deponent verb. But when he had confessed his sins humbly, he prayed, ordravit. And qui humilibus ignoscit, here is our subject of the verb ex audivit, the one who forgives the humble, the one who has regard for the humble. Humilibus is masculine, plural, and dative, because the verb ignosco takes the dative as an indirect object, expressing a relationship. The one who has pity on the lowly, humilibus, overheard, ex audivit, him as he prayed, orantem. Orantem is a present active participle. It's masculine, singular, and accusative. It's from the first conjugation verb, which we have seen in many places, oro, orare. And this refers to the publican, whom God heard, because God has pity on the lowly, humilibus.